time to tune in. Welcome to the broadcast. We are getting all set up here. We got Glenn Kaiser tuning up right now. We got people that are going to slowly be tuning in. So what you see is sort of this extended introduction. It'll last for about 1 to 3 minutes because we're going to give people time to tune in. My name is Shane Speal. I am here at the York Emporium bookstore in downtown York, Pennsylvania. And we've got my personal hero here, Mr. Glenn Kaiser, and myself. We will be performing, but first I want to give a shout out to our sponsor. Thank you to cbgitty.com, cbgitty, Gitty.com, your one-stop shop for cigar box guitar parts. Want to thank the York Emporium for hosting this. Thank you to Gurr Records for bringing Glenn out here in the first place. As you can tell, we're still getting things together, getting these things tuned up. Glenn actually got a new cigar box guitar that somebody sent him, and he just put that through the ringer. Wait till you hear it played tonight. But what you can expect to see is a living room concert. Glenn and I will be sitting here jamming together, going back and forth, telling stories, and you're in for a real treat. So again, this is sort of the extended introduction because Facebook takes time for people to tune in. I want to thank our audience here for coming out, guys. Thank you. On the Thursday before Memorial Day, and you're all hanging with us. Thank you to CigarBoxNation.com for sponsoring this. And I'm going to go take my seat over there, and we'll get going. But first, see this banner behind me? It's a Pennsylvania Cigar Box Guitar Fest coming in August. Make sure you're making plans. Hey, Jim! What's the date of the festival? It is August 27th here in downtown York, the Pennsylvania Cigar Box Guitar Festival. So, I'm going to go sit down on my seat. I'm going to put a cigar box guitar on my lap, and we're going to get this show underway. I'll be checking this camera throughout the night. If it buffers and if the video goes out, we will stop the broadcast, and I will start a new stream. Facebook Live is still in beta testing, so it's still a new technology. But if the video goes out, refresh the page and sit there and refresh it until it comes back, because if that problem happens, we'll get a new stream going. All right. So instead of my ugly mug getting real close to the camera, I'll be sitting back here like Captain Kirk on his chair tonight. And we got Mr. Glenn Kaiser.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Speal's going to beam us all up. We're going to go back and forth and do some stuff together and some jams. And we're going to actually talk for a little bit at various spots in the evening as well, because we'd like you guys to know why we're so enthralled with these crazy little guitars. And
Glenn, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look on my phone,
yeah,
you're going to see hearts and thumbs up going like crazy.
Oh, how cool.
Those are the people watching in the audience.
Hey guys, thank you.
That's our virtual applause.
Well, we have spared no expense, as you can see. I'll be playing this a little later. That's a real special pickup job I did. Hopefully, it got kind of warm in York, PA today. That's where we're broadcasting from live. Whether you're in the States or Canada or overseas, again, welcome. Shane and I have been buddies for a long time. Like I said, we'll talk a little more later. He's going to crank it up with some songs here. And we're just going to swap back and forth, and then we'll do some stuff together as we go. And I think he'll probably do a little interviewing of me, and I'll do some interviewing of him as we go about things. And
sure.
How long are we going to be on live?
Live, it's going to go for 90 minutes, okay. And then if the camera shuts off, even after 90 minutes, I'll try to get a new stream going. But Facebook Live has a 90-minute limit on it.
Excellent. And for the audience here as well, can you give it up for my buddy Shane Speal?
Thank you. Oh. So, I'll let you go get yourself some water or something like that. Get yourself set up. I'll get this. Oh, that's when it gets real loud here. I'm not gonna go that loud tonight. Again, this is almost like a living room concert. And I'm honored to have Glenn here, but let me get going. You guys are here for music. You're here for music. Let's get you some music. coast. Someone saw a demon walk, other things say it's all loose. Backwards in the air, and the devil in the white. Nobody knows what Mother Lead said when she cursed a newborn child. Was the king's son born to a common man? Down in a common top on a fair land. Soon it became a thing that I heard about. Nobody knows what Mother Lead said was just a newborn child. Oh, Mother Lead, you spew curses while New Jersey bleeds. Oh, what they say, make that monster kill. The Jersey Devil's coming on today. Yeah, killed his brothers first. Swine to lay it down. Big white scream while the poor boy's bled. Then a blue to Barrington. So paint the town red. Nobody knows what Mother Lead said. Nobody knows what Mother Lead said. Oh, Mother Lead, you spew curses while it just bleeds. Oh, what they say, make that monster kill. Make that monster kill. Oh, look out. Mother Lead said, would you curse a newborn child? Backwards in the air, and the devil in the wild. We bet you gotta help it while the body's tired. Nobody knows what Mother Lead said. Nobody knows what Mother Lead said, would you curse a newborn child? Nobody knows what Mother Lead said. Oh, Mother Lead, you spew curses while the judge bleeds. Oh, what is it? Hey, make that monster kill today. Woo! Mother Lead, song about the mythical Jersey Devil. Because why not? Oh, so, okay, we got people tuning in. Again, this is an extended opening. You in the audience, sit back because you're in for a show, too. My name is Shane Speal. Thank you for all the new people joining in. We got Glenn Kaiser. He's going to be coming to the stage soon. I'm going to give you one more song at least, and then we'll get Glenn up there. Let me switch guitars. Let me see something here. Oh. What am I going to do? I want to save all my good stuff for when Glenn's sitting here and get some jam going. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Whew. This is a cigar box guitar made by a guy in Montreal, Canada. His name's Lenny, and he goes by the name Daddy Mojo. And he's so special, he even got his name put into the cigar box. But this thing is like a Cadillac. The Blues Brothers opening for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Glenn Kaiser.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Hey, on a Thursday night, y'all. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Well, we decided a while back, because Shane's doing so much now online as well on the web, that we go ahead and put this puppy up on the web. So again, greets to all who are out there. I'm going to do a couple of songs real quick, and then we're going to chat a little. Is that cool?
That's awesome.
And then we'll move on and start jamming a little bit, and we'll just trade back and forth and stuff as we go.
Great.
Hey, what can I say? Shane made this some time ago for me. And I got another one today I'll be playing a little later that another bro made, and just out of the woodwork. And I find these are kind of interesting. Some folks don't like copper so much. When you're playing a slide guitar, the whole idea of the slide is that the strings don't touch the neck. There are no frets. Even if there are frets, you ignore them basically, except as position markers. So a little tutorial. This little guy is a copper fitting. I don't know, for those of you watching overseas, I'm not sure what's available where in the world, but these little guys are a little three-way fitting for plumbing, used for like sinks and whatever. And what I like about this is if you've never played a slide before, you don't want to touch the strings with your fingers, and this gives you a little something to hang on to. And the other way is you can put it on a table or in your lap and put your index finger right through there. and up and down. And the other thing about slide playing, that you don't have to have calluses. You could probably put candles under these things. I'm 63. I started playing when I was 13, right? So it doesn't hurt, and that's part of the reason I think some people start playing guitar and then drop out, because there's some pain involved if you're using metal strings. When you're normally pressed down in the neck, and so that's one of the cool things about slide playing that I dig. The other thing I want to say is that I've decided that credit card picks are the best. You don't need a whole lot of these things anyway. So, and the other thing, gas cards. Gas cards from the station. Great stuff. They make great picks. You know what they cost? Nothing. So there you go. Can't help myself. Well, everybody knows one of the most famous people that ever came north to record. And I had this conversation the other night with some folks. Grafton, Wisconsin. I was in a band called Misery Sons in Grafton, Wisconsin. There was a furniture store up there, and somebody that, if you're into blues, named Robert Johnson. They took him from the Delta. Sun House. Oh, look what Shane did when he built me this. That's Sun House.
You gotta put our daddy on the back of it.
Was recording up in Grafton at the furniture store, man. And you get some incredible music. I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Went down to the crossroads, I fell down on my knees. Beg my Lord above for mercy, I said, save me if you please. Down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. Down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. Going down, I think, to God's house, I think I'll be that proud. Down to the crossroad, I fell down on my knees. Down to the crossroad, I fell down on my knees. Beg my Lord above for mercy, I said, save me if you please. To the crossroad, the sun was sinking in the west. I went down to the crossroad, the sun was sinking in the west. Finally surrendered to the one who loved me best. Down to the crossroad, I fell down on my knees. To the crossroad, I fell down on my knees. Beg my Lord above for mercy, I said, won't you sing for me? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh man. And then we got to move down south a little further where I've lived for a long time. Come on, Shane, I think we need to do this. It's kind of funny because I'd done this song in bands for years. I've done it solo on cigar mouth guitars for years. and I never realized. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I'm going to move this camera so we can
Okay,
both
move
get
it
into
up.
frame. Get my seat in there. There we go. Oh, we got water.
Thank you, sir. Just plop it down. I'll just sweat it out. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Give it up for Jim Llewellyn. He's the owner, proprietor, manager, and a good friend right here at the York Emporium in York, PA, on Market Street.
Thank you for that, Glenn, but Jim Lewin.
Jim, thank you very much. All right.
So is Jim Llewellyn. I got it right now. Sorry about that. Wow.
All right.
So he was talking Blues Brothers. So it took me a while to figure it out. Robert Johnson wrote this one too, and it's my hometown. Come on, baby, know you want to. Come on, baby, know you want to. That same old place, sweet home Chicago. Come on, baby, don't you want to go? Come on, baby, don't you want to go? That same old place, sweet home Chicago. Oh, might take a plane, might take a train. If I gotta walk, don't just the same. Come on, baby, don't you want that same old place, sweet home Chicago? Yeah, I said 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. Happy loaded baby, no baby, baby, come on, baby, don't you want to go? That same old place, sweet home Chicago.
You bringing it, boss? Y'all feel the love out there?
Shane Speal, y'all. Okay, so the next question is, straight up,
Yo.
core thing. What got you caught by the cigar box guitar bug? I can tell you what it is in my life. You tell me what it is in yours.
Simple. Okay. I started out in the 80s with hair almost as long as yours.
Well,
When
it's
I
still
was-
mine, what's left of it.
When I was in junior high, I was buying hard rock and heavy metal cassettes, including
Uh-oh.
Hostage by Res Band.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. And I was into all that hard rock, heavy metal stuff. But then whenever I went into college, I had a Jimi Hendrix cassette. And on that cassette, I played it, and there was a song that went...
Great house. Oh, yeah.
And that got me. And the blues just got me from there. But the thing is, with the blues, you start with, Hendrix or Led Zeppelin or those cats, but then you start going backwards in time. And then, you want to find out who influenced them, and you learn about Muddy, and you learn about Howlin' Wolf. But then you ask, who went before them? And that's where I discovered, the beautiful Mississippi John Hurt, and I discovered Sun House, and I was loving them. And then in the early 90s, another cassette came out called Trimmed and Burned
Uh-oh.
by Kaiser Mansfield.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. And you introduced me to Blind Willie Johnson. And by that time, I wanted the blues that were so gritty and so deep that it was almost like one step deeper than the Delta blues. So in my search for the grittiest, deepest blues, I came across a story about, it was of Carl Perkins, who built a 2-string cigar box guitar.
There it is. Yep.
And it was a black sharecropper, I think he called him Uncle Jim,
Yeah.
that taught him how to play. And it was 2 strings played with a slide. So I thought, that is what I'm looking for. I am looking for that gritty sound that is so broken from the beginning that it's made from a box and a stick. And from there, I've never been the same. I made my first on July 4th, 1993. And I've built thousands since, and it's all I play. I mean,
Well, for me, I have to tell you, it was, I don't get. I'll pick up a 6-string tonight at one point. I'll do a couple songs on that. I don't consider myself much more than a utility guitarist. I don't. I played in bands for a long time, and blues bands for a long time, and there came a point though, as a Res band, we did 16 albums in 28 years, and a lot of touring and this and that. But I continued to do acoustic music, and for me, blues was always the core. If I would have only done purely what I personally would have wanted to do, I probably would have never gone beyond blues.
Wow.
I grew up.
you're talking, for songs you've done them like Defective Youth, doing some crazy hard stuff.
I can
the
do
blues
it.
was still in your heart.
Well,
as the core.
it was. Look, Book of Psalms, biggest book of the Bible, right? You end up. I became a Christian. I came up through, overdoses and addiction and all the rest of it. And there came a point in time where studying the scriptures, what freaked me out, and it's weird because a lot of people don't know this, even those that proclaim faith, right, in Jesus. The biggest category in the Book of Psalms are laments. 57 of the 150 Psalms. Blues.
It's a book of the blues. It absolutely is.
Fallenness of humans.
God, where are you?
Need. Yeah. And some of them don't end on a good note.
No.
Not many, but there's a few of them that don't end even on an up note. There's just lament is about struggle and pain and the brokenness and the reality, which of course took me full circle in my heart back to the music that never left me.
Right.
And for me, it's okay, we know what you can do with 6 strings. And I started to challenge myself as time went on. And before I found out about cigarboxnation.com or CB Giddy or you, I think I told you tonight, I lurked on that thing. And by the way, I'm not paid to do this. If it sounds like infomercial, I'm a fan. Honestly. That's how I came into all this. So I started building. I had a little cookie tin, a metal box, and stuck one of those in it. I had a hunk of wood laying around. And I started with 4 strings, and I thought I'm cheating, so I took it down to 3.
Oh.
Which I won't hardly play. I've got 1 4-stringer. It's a bedpan that a guy gave me. And I went, anyway, that's a whole other story. I didn't bring it on this tour. But I got to a place where I thought, okay, great, 3 strings, sometimes 2, like your chuggers
Yep.
that you make, and then finally 1 string, because there's something about the feel. Now, I'm not even sure where this is tuned, Shane. So
I'll let you take this one. With a diddly bow, you don't mess with a diddly bow.
I had no idea. Again, I thought R.L. Burnside wrote this, North Mississippi All-Stars. Made him famous. Well, he was probably kind of famous before they even showed up on the scene. But this is an old spiritual, right? And I'd heard this song, and I'm like, it's got to be R.L. because I never saw anybody else get credit. It's just this old public domain thing. He recorded it, and a bunch of others had. But I heard this stuff, and I'm like, so when you get down to 1 string, it better be from the heart. It better be the song. It better be the performance.
Yes! Yes!
It's got, but it's the authenticity factor for me. And when I want to go into deeper blues, how do I challenge? I've been playing 6-string slide, lap steel. I have a beautiful Gibson, old Gibson lap steel. Some guy gave me. I mean, just amazing stuff. And you know, this cost me $2. I don't know, 3 pieces of stuff laying around. Eye bolt and wing nut. I love
It
those.
cost you the price of a tin of Altoids.
Wish I was in heaven sitting down. Wish I was in heaven sitting down. Oh, oh, my Lord. I wish I was in heaven sitting down. Wouldn't have to worry no more. Wouldn't have to worry no more. Oh, my Lord, I wouldn't have to worry anymore. 6 white horses carrying me. 6 white horses carrying me. Oh, my Lord. 6 white horses carrying me. Wish I was in heaven sitting down. Wish I was in heaven sitting down. Oh, my Lord, I wish I was in heaven sitting down. Worship King Jesus at his feet. Come on, worship King Jesus at his feet. Oh, my Lord, you want to worship you, Lord, at your feet. I'm gonna hug my mama round her neck. Hug my mama round her neck. Oh, my Lord, I'm gonna hug my mama round her neck. Said I wish I was in heaven sitting down. I wish I was in heaven sitting down. Oh, my Lord, I'm gonna be in heaven sitting down. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. I mean, just to me, the challenge is always authenticity and inspiration. Because if the inspiration is not there, then you're down to raw technique, you know.
Absolutely.
So, you know. But I'm going to ask you to do something.
What?
What Blind Willie tunes do you know? What are you comfortable doing, and just name the key?
You know what? We can do, In My Time of Dying.
Whoa. All right. What key you got?
We'll do that in G.
Did you say C?
G.
G. Got it. See, we're well rehearsed.
It's a living room show, people.
You are my kind of guy. There ain't nothing like jamming with people. I love it.
See, we were emailing back and forth, and I was asking Glenn what keys he would go in, so I'd make sure I bring the right guitar. And so he sent me some stuff, and he said, "Well, Shane, what songs are you doing?" And I had to email him back, and I'm like, "Glenn, I never know what I'm going to play when I go on stage."
So this one came in the mail today from a bro in Ohio named Gary. I'll give you his last name later. I'm spacing out here tonight. Thanks again to CB Giddy. They sponsored the Pennsylvania Cigar Box Guitar Festival, which I've enjoyed doing. I'm not able to make it this summer, but I've been able to make it a couple times and absolutely enjoyed. And that's partly because of Jim, the proprietor here, his fault, and Shane's fault. So the pleasure of being able to come and do music I love and hang with people. And I walk around and covet. And,
Everybody wants everybody's guitar.
I got about 20 of these, but it's one of those things.
I don't know how you play it. I can follow along to you, and
Don't worry about it. Just go.
all right.
all. Change Speal.
What Kaiser? I stole half of my set list from your Trent to Burn and Slow Burn albums.
What's the matter with you?
Through most of the 90s. I'm not talking borrowed. I stole his material.
Some people think these things are therapeutic. But I hear this and I go, well... Okay, help me out now. I know we... Did we do Leaving Blues yet?
No.
Well, maybe what's going on?
Let me see. What was I doing leaving blues?
What's
up, right?
Let's go to F.
Yeah. Got my whammy bar guitar out.
Yeah.
Woo! That's so wrong.
We can take it down a little bit into something.
I'll be your Brewer Phillips. Be like Hannah Taylor's band. I'll play the bass guitar on the regular guitar.
Bring it down just a touch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Honey Ledbetter, better known as Lead Belly. You believe in the morning, you don't know which way to go. Even in the morning, don't know which way to go. But you believe in on that C&O. You lay your head on the pillow and you cry yourself to sleep. Lay your head on the pillow, you cry yourself to sleep. The love you need is so, so deep. I'd rather see my coffin come in right through my front door. Rather see my coffin coming right through my front door. Than to hear you say you don't want me no more. So I'll be leaving in the morning. You might too. Do you know which way to go? Even in the morning, don't know which way to go. But the love you need, this I know. This I know. This I know. This I know. so much. Thank you very much.
I think I got it.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure where this one's tuned. It's a whole different vibe, but I got to check this out. So while I'm changing guitars, how did the Pennsylvania Cigar Box Festival start? I think I came, what, the second or third?
Something like
year?
that. Yeah,
First one?
you were third year, I think.
What's
How did it start? It started because I was here in New York Emporium spending a lot of my money on used books, which I tend to do a lot. And Jim always posts different events here, and I mean, he has everything from like Star Trekky things to, I mean, there's Star Wars people doing lightsaber battles out in his parking lot for certain festivals. And I said, you know, it'd be cool to have a Cigar Box Guitar Fest, and Jim's like, I'll host it, let's do it. That was it. I'll host it. We'll pull a flatbed pickup truck outside, we'll put a stage on it, we'll have a stage in here, you call up your friends to come play, and we'll do it. And so we decided to do it on the same weekend as a big arts festival in town, so we could get all those folks involved. And it's exploded. It's exploded. And it's a magical time, I tell you that. August 27th, York, Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania Cigar Box Guitar Fest. Hey, real quick while we're in between here, I want to give a shout out to cbgiddy.com for sponsoring us tonight.
Thank you.
For cigarboxnation.com and for the York Emporium bookstore here in downtown York, Pennsylvania.
Thank you so much.
I need to touch my phone for a minute. See, everything's being broadcast right there on my iPhone. This is draining my battery. I'm gonna let you do something while I take care of the broadcast real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something here.
Yeah, this train, bound for glory, this train. This train, bound for glory, this train. I said this train, bound for glory. If you want to ride, you must be holy in this train. It's bound for glory, this train. This train don't care no gamblers, this train. This train don't carry no gamblers, this train. I said this train don't carry no gamblers. Ladies of the night, no midnight ramblers, this train. Don't carry no gamblers, this train. This train carrying no transportation. This train don't carry no transportation. This train, I said this train don't carry no transportation. No Jim Crow, no discrimination. This train don't carry no transportation. This train. This train, bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. I said bound for glory. You want to ride, you must be holding this train. Bound for glory, this train. All on board this train.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Nice. Okay, we're still broadcasting. Thank you for everyone tuning into Cigar Box Nation Television. Now, who built this guitar here that you're playing?
Well, this is a friend of mine. Check this out. He's named Tony Taylor, and I think he maybe made it for a lefty and then passed it on. But these tobacco boxes, as you're aware, are really
Yes,
loud.
love them.
And they sound, well, you heard that, very banjo-like. Acoustically, they sound really cool. It's a whole different vibe. And what I really dug, you noticed it right away, for position markers, he uses these flat-headed nails.
Nice.
But just, he's an artist, and this is about as simple as Tony gets. He's down in like a little town called Potomac, Illinois, on the Vermilion River, and he and his dad, out of like bricks they grabbed from places that nobody wanted them anymore, they'd been sitting for years, and old barnwood, they built a 2-story shop. And if you go to his site, he's on Facebook, Tony Taylor, Potomac, Illinois. It's Ascendant Instruments is the name of it, and he builds, like, you'll love this. He takes he goes to yard sales and garage sales, and he finds like late 50s, early 60s kids multicolored toy telephones, and he puts delay boxes in them and
Nice.
distortion pedals, and it's got like 2 switches, and they sound killer. I mean, they just amazing. He takes old radios and builds amps, but he does stuff with effects and puts them in boxes you're looking at this thing, and it's like this beautiful antique. And you realize, it's the most massive distortion pedal you ever heard, or wah-wah pedal, and it's like a rheostat. But instead of, you put it on the ground and you hit it with your foot, and you get this, yeah.
If you guys in the audience are new to this whole cigar box guitar thing, it may seem humorous to you, but that's part of the thrill, is taking absolute junk and turning it into, instruments, into new things. I mean, it's no longer a thrill to just go get a guitar off the rack. We just want to get and just cobble these crazy things together and then just rock out with them. So, what do you want to do? F. I can do F. everything from you, Glenn.
No. Well, and was it plagiarism is the most sincere form of flattery? Is that how it goes?
No, it goes, amateurs borrow, professionals steal.
There you go. Well, there's so many things I could do. You got one in E?
Sure I do.
Pull up the guitar up in E.
Of course I got one.
I'm going to plug in a 6-string just for a moment. It's a signature song that I do almost every night.
I want to thank Josh Gayu from California for making me this cigar box guitar. This cigar box guitar has been with me in concert forever, and it has flown across the stage at the end of almost every show. Two of my bandmates are here. They can attest to that.
I'll tell you now, me personally, part of it's because I'm a musician, I think, and a guitarist, but I completely dig the worn out top of that fretboard. That's the real deal there.
Oh, you need a tetanus shot in order to play this guitar.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Here we are.
I love the sound of that little Zeppelin amplifier there. That thing is delicious.
Yeah, it's a percolator.
Oh, come on, boy.
If I leave this world tomorrow, I want to leave a whole lot of love behind. If I leave this world tomorrow, let me leave a little love behind. Too much pain and misery in this whole world. Yeah, too much heartache and too much crying. If I leave this world tomorrow, I want to leave a little love behind. If I leave this world tomorrow, oh, let me leave a little love behind. Too much pain and misery in this old world. Too much heartache and too much crying. Share trouble when my God ain't failed me yet. I've known my share of trouble. Not one time has it failed me yet. My Savior delivered me. By His grace, I'm as safe as safe can get. Keep going. Leave this world tomorrow. Let me leave a little love behind. If I leave this world tomorrow, too much misery and posing in this old world. I've been all around this world. People need love wherever you go. I'ma trust in your mercy. Share your mercy where I go. Let me leave this world tomorrow. Let me leave. If I leave this world tomorrow, let me leave. What you gonna leave? Too much pain and misery. Too much heartache and too much
Oh, brother, that's sweet. Y'all don't know this, but Glenn is taking me on board, and he's going to take me everywhere he goes now, because I'm going to be like a stray dog. You feed me once, and I'm going to follow you everywhere.
All right, man. Now you pick something, anything, do something.
Oh, you want me to do? You know what?
Crank something up.
All right. Oh, let me see. You know, I'm going to do this, and I don't know what you'll go. This is in G.
Welcome to our front room.
We've been doing blues all night. I want to hear.
Take something
I'm
else.
going to throw you a curveball. Because this song ain't blues, this is country.
Maybe Johnny.
Hank.
Hello, I'm not Johnny Cash, but he is.
So this will be the sweet melody slide or any of that stuff in G. Sound to blue to fly. Midnight train is wide and low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Yeah, see, the night's so long. Time goes crawling by. Moon just way behind the cloud. I'm so lonesome I could cry. will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Silence of a falling star, lights a broken sky, and I wonder where you are. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Thank you.
All right. Let me do one for Wendy.
Yes.
My wife's here tonight, Wendy Kaiser. By the way, we're coming up on 44 years next week.
Yes.
And I'm not just punching the clock. Listen, anybody who'd be married to me for that long deserves some kind of star in her crown, man. Wow. Pretty amazing stuff. We were 19 when we got married. I ain't 19 no more.
Hey, how are we doing on the broadcast? Let's get a couple thumbs up and some hearts to make sure y'all can see us and hear us. Thank you all for tuning in here at Cigar Box Nation Television.
So this actually came up in an old burnout place that we have an inner city Chicago community, Jesus people, and we're dealing with some pretty broken and hurting folks. And the bottom line is, a number of years ago, we reclaimed an old 4-story and converted it for safe housing. We have a 480 bed shelter, and we have a whole lot of folks that are in need and come out of addiction and other issues, single moms with kids. And I was doing some woodwork actually on the first floor. There'd been a fire in the place, and there was like plywood over the windows where the firemen had busted in the joint. We'd never quite gotten the first floor. And this is before we completely rehabbed the whole house. So we had this wood shop. There's like sawdust blowing around and stuff. And I'm covered with it from chopping wood and doing a whole bunch of stuff in there that day. There's one bare light bulb. And it's just this dingy old room with the fire, soot everywhere. It's all blackened. And there's plywood over the window and a little slit between the plywood when they boarded the place up. And at that time, the lot was vacant. Bits of broken glass and pieces of busted concrete and wire. And it was one area in the street that we would let our kids play in. We've raised several kids, and of course we had a foster girl. And we're dealing with all sorts of folks in this area of Chicago that are really poor and struggling. And because I came out of addiction and a suicide attempt and stuff, my whole life was turned upside down just as I was turning 18. And I've never forgotten what it was like to be so completely empty and so no control. I mean, just any way you could do it, I did it. Except for needles. I was right on the edge of shooting when I got turned upside down by Jesus. That's just the reality of it. And what a change in my life. And the bottom line is, when I looked out that little crack, in a split second, I thought about where I'd been. And that's where this song came from. And we all make choices every day, don't we? At the end of this tour, I'll be doing 3 max security prison shows in Ohio and 2 death rows. And doing a lot of these songs and chatting with people about where I'd come from and a love that never ends. little amp here. I don't want to crank it too loud. I usually just, sometimes I plug right into the PA. I probably should have tonight, but made life simple. So I'm going to just move Shane's mic over. Excuse me. So this is for my Wendy. This is a title cut of a new project. Half of the songs I've redone. By the way, Shane, 10 out of 12 are cigar box guitars, all sorts of them, diddly bows and all the rest of it. Half the tunes are brand new ones, and I've actually got a whole other project full of new ones that were recorded, but I decided to go half and half on this one because I thought some of these songs should continue on because I've been doing them in concert for so many years. But tonight I am missing you. Oh, tonight I am missing you. In the light of day, I had lost my way. Tonight I'm missing you. I never thought I would come this far. Never thought I would come this far. I've come through such pain in the strength of your name. I never thought I would come this far. I am a long, long way from my home. I am a long, long way from my home. I've been a pilgrim on this earth since the day of my birth. I am a long, long way from my home. Tonight I'm sitting on this porch in the rain. Tonight I'm sitting on this porch in the rain. But hallelujah, by and by, I will meet you in the sky. I am a long, long way from my home. I am a long, long way from my home. I've been a pilgrim on this earth since the day of my new birth. I am a long, long way from my home. I am a long, long way from my home. Thank you so much. Well, you know, would you give me a moment to pull out a lyric?
Yes.
You got anything you want to ask me that you
Yeah.
think might be of interest to folks
You know what I'm going to
in the
do?
audience here live? And
We're going to do one thing. All you people watching online, we are now coming up to the 90-minute mark, and Facebook is going to turn this off. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you an encore. What we're going to do is stop the broadcast online. Do not go anywhere. I want you to keep refreshing the page because we are going to start a new broadcast for the last half hour so you see the entire thing. Whenever I hit finish, this screen is going to go black. Sit at your computer or your phone and hit refresh. And then we're going to go and give you an encore. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1.